Titancraft. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Titancraft. We are not naming this episode today, just so you know. I'm not numbering it or whatever. This is a special episode, as you've already seen from the title, I'm sure. But yeah, we have something to do that's very important today, and this is because this is still pretty fresh for me, and I'm having trouble even talking about it. Sorry. But on our mod and staff team, we've had a loss. We've had a loss due to cancer. And that's why we're out here at Statue Valley. Because the person that we lost was Alfie. Aelflaed, I think? I don't know. She was a very good friend to a lot of people. Sorry, I'm struggling. But we are going to make a memorial area for her. Over where the resin is. Come on, Caable, get it together here. But anyways, it's going to be a very big area. We have a lot of plans, or at least I have a lot of plans for this area over here. I'm going to push this out as fast as I can, guys. Now, me being older, it saps my energy a little bit. But, yeah, this is the prep area over here for it. I do have the schematic already placed in here and ready to go. That's why these two beacons are here. You can see how big the area is going to be. It's like a squarish area, but it's not a square. It kind of goes whoop. Kind of like this. But anyways, I'm not going to be able to talk much in this episode. On this special episode, I should say. One thing I want to do real quick, though. Mars, this person right here. Mars Mellow 17. She made this map art. Here. So I'm going to place it up here as we build this. Because I did have it placed down there. But this is very cool. Very, very, very cool map art that she did here. But this episode's pretty much going to be just a time lapse. Like I said, I'm having trouble getting through this. And I'm not going to say much more about the specifics of her passing. Just because I'm not sure what kind of details are supposed to be out there out of respect for her and Drop and her family. Sorry. But anyways. I'm just going to get this started. Alright, just a little quick side note here. I'm not sure how easy that was to make out. I had to gather myself a little bit here. I might have to do it again. But like I said, this is going to just be one big time lapse of an episode. Because this is difficult for me to get through, as you guys can tell. But, yeah. I'm not going to be very specific about the details on anything until I know I can be more specific. Like I said, out of respect for Alfie and Drop and her family and stuff like that. So, just, yeah. A lot of emotions were running in because it made me think of my mom and my dad who have passed not too long ago as well. So, but anyways, I'm going to clear the area first, get the base down, and you guys will see this. And then I'm going to build the statue. The statue is going to be the first thing that I build in this just because I want it most prominent through the video. I think that's the best way to go about this. But anyways, like I said, gonna get started on this, and I'll give you some more details and stuff that you guys can do out here when I'm done. her memorial is done now. And it's ready for the public to come out and kind of add their touches to, which we'll get into here in a second. Well, I just wanted to say, first off, I'm so incredibly honored that they would entrust me with doing something like this. But yeah, it's still hard. It's still hard to talk about because it's still relatively fresh for us. But there's lots of things to do here if people want to come out. There's shelters here with candles in them. Anywhere where you see a fence post, like up here, down there, on this like first set of stairs, and then the second wall, or the second tier wall here has some open fence posts, as well as the first tier. Anywhere where you see a open fence post, you guys are more than welcome to take as many candles as you want to from those two chests, or those two shulkers, I should say, and light them. And there's flint and steel and everything combined. I'll try to keep an eye on these to make sure that there's a bunch of candles in there for everybody. Another thing here is a lectern if you want to share something like a moment or give a message to drop, something like that. Just a little we're thinking of you kind of thing. That would be great to see this thing get just filled up at some point. And also, if you guys want to do map art, there's an area for map art here as well, all the way around the base, anywhere on this dark oak that you see here on the pedestal, and that should be more than enough room. And if I have to, we can get rid of these trapdoors up there and add a few more blocks of that. Anyways, Mars did that one right there. And she might have had some help with it. I'm not sure exactly who all helped her with it, but yeah. And also another thing you can do is you can build flowers out here on this area right here, on the grassy areas. Let's fly up here real quick so you can get a little overview here. Like the grassy areas like here and here and around it as well too. Just be mindful of the other builds that are here, because I kind of just squeeze this in here. But yeah, they just like 15 to 20 blocks tall. I wouldn't go taller than that. And if you're up on this tier, be even more mindful. I don't want you going up maybe even above the waist here. I want her statue in the middle of this to be the most prominent thing here, like within this build area. But you can go all the way out. You can go a little taller if you go down on this side. But it'd be kind of cool to see different level of flowers. And also another thing too, there's some flowers right over there. You can take some of those, I imagine, because they say you can plant those if you want to. And I imagine you could bring them over here and make it just like a little flower bed if you want to as well. That would be really neat, I think, to just some interaction with other people. That maybe she meant something to other people. I know she did. That's a little off track, but also you'll see the lights flicker. I don't know if you've seen it already, if you've been paying attention to it. But I just like to think that I like a little touch I added. I like to think that's, Alfie messing with the lights over here. I don't know, her spirit or something was touching the lights and turning them on and off, flickering them. It's kind of what I was thinking. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate being entrusted with this, and I already kind of did some statues like this last season of Anita and Leora with the stone, but I think this really came out well, especially with her hair. Her hair turned out even better than I thought it would. And then the candles and glass panes and everything, I think I've already touched on. But yeah, I really like the effect up there that gives with the little bright flower. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this special, I think. We'll just kind of back up like that. But anyways, I just wanted to say one last thing is, this was for you, Alfie. We all love you. Sorry, almost made it through it, almost. But Alfie, we all love you. You will be missed. A loving memory, Aelflaed.